I had a Christmas toy explosion. It's Advent calendar day. I had to record some videos for that, and today it was supposed to be all cleaned up. I mean, you can't tell right now, but for the most part, I just have a few tweaks to do. I'm going to finish today. We are going to be opening one of the Advent calendar bags today. Finally, I'm going to be choosing the ones that I've been banging my head on the most. Or there's one that has a hole in it. I think over there. Maybe we'll choose that one first. I'm hoping I get the one with the dental picks. Oh, I just gave one away soon because I'm running out. I guess I could just go to the store and get some. It is raining and snowing today, off and on, which is kind of cool for the 1st of December. I hate how my blue tarp looks on the pool. It makes the yard look like junk. I might fix that up later. Oh no, what? Oh no, it's fine. Okay. So I watch a lot of podcasts and stuff, and I guess a lot of them are like self-help oriented. So I do get a lot of that stuff. The one thing about all of these guys that are like better your life, like there are good ones. The different one that I'm currently, though, that I'm just listening, that I interrupted listening to right now is Mayim Bialik. You know, she blossoms. She has this. I like more when people are talking about studies of the brain or what they've been. There are these people, these like a guru. Would you call them gurus? I don't know what they are. They're people that they say that they're trying to better you. But really what's happening is they're trying to sell a product. Like I do notice that with like Rich Roll. He always has great guests and stuff. You want to hear the people who write books. They all want to sell something. So that's where it gets. That's where I start hating it, and I work better when I'm moving around. However, this one that was, I don't even remember what the title is, but like I said in my last couple of videos, everything is, it feels like magic, and that's I think that's what this one podcast this focused on. I never remember the names of these authors or even the interviewers sometimes of the people that I listen to, but they were talking about the sublime, and when he was describing what it was, like he was saying more like you're climbing. It's when you climb like a high mountain and you realize how nature is beautiful, but at the same time you're frightened. So that's what the sublime is, and apparently it's the end goal. It's the enlightenment. It's the you found your place, and it was exactly what I was trying to describe with this magical feeling that I've always felt. This there's this there's this thing that's so amazing that's about to happen. And do I know that this is the same thing? I think I do, and I've told myself that that's what I should be appreciating, whatever that feeling is, because it's the struggle with me feeling like I'm struggling here to survive, but it feels like there's just this magical thing that's going to happen. That's all of my problems are going to be solved, and I don't even have any problems. Of course I have problems, but it is that contrast that there's going to be. I've said to myself, why don't you just love that feeling, because that feeling is, it's better than anything. Why am I wearing a shirt? I'm wearing a shirt because I recorded a toy video. I don't know. Now, these are so tight. I don't know. I've been noticing my skin. It's so different. And I don't know. My hair is greasy. Why is my hair so greasy when I didn't even put any grease in it? It's leftover grease. That feeling that something great is just about to happen. Something fantastic. It's this wonder. It is a great feeling. And I don't. It's not easy to put into words, which is also. But doing that without sounding like somebody who knows it all, or I've always sounded like a know-it-all. I think that's why people don't like me. But the fact that I believe what I believe, the fact that I believe my thoughts, the fact that I believe in what I say, I believe in what I believe. That's probably a good thing. Anyway, I don't want to be like somebody who tells how it is, when what you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to live and the right way to live. But I think I know, and I think I'm doing it, which seems so weird. I know I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it. Let's open a bag. I feel like an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna go with a feeling. I hope it's a treat. I'm gonna have to remake some kind of thumbnail for this. I think I liked sitting over there. I wasn't ready to do this video. Let's see. Can't believe this. I spent the morning opening presents, and now I'm opening more every day. 50 presents over the next 25 days. Okay, let's see what this is hilarious. Oh, this one was supposed to be in the middle. It's so funny that I got this today. Okay, so, and I need this because I've just run out. So, packing tape. These are the kind of presents that I like to get. Like, this is so funny because it's like a stocking every single day. I am so grateful because this is like getting a stocking is more than some people would get anyway. Packing tape. I use it practically every day. So useful to me. This is the kind of present that I like to get because it's useful, and I know that I will. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for packing tape, even though I hope it works. Do you know? Have you ever bought packing tape packing tape? I'm having trouble adhering to boxes. It's not sticking. This is so. Okay. And then I thought there was more in here. I guess it's just. This is the most exuberant nuts that I bought because I think they cost the most and you get the least amount in them. However, these are so good. What are they? The macadamia nuts, and they're salted. And they're from the dollar store, and they're $2. And they are. Do I have to put on a pair of glasses? You can see. Let's hope the ingredients are good. Well, I know the ingredients are good, but I didn't look before I bought them. They say ingredients are roasted macadamia nuts, salt, and then may contain other. This is going to be a mukbang, and then I gave myself a toy, and we got a little Pluto figure, and I'm going to open that up because I like toys. Do I like cartoons and Disney? I think I did at once, but just a little toy for myself, and I gotta save these cards so I can checklist them. I made sure that I included like the ones that I have that are full sets. And then does it come off that? So a little figurine. I don't know. There's something about figurines like this. I think it's because I liked Smurfs as a kid. I don't like them when they have bases, stands on them. I mean, this is a funny example because he's on a... But the ones that have a stand, even though there will be a few in that I'm opening. Anyway, that's really cute. Toys are so important to me. I've always felt like a giant baby, and it probably does. Let's talk about this self-help. It probably does stem back to... There must have been some sort of... There must have been... I feel it's wrong to say it. Like I must have been neglected. This is a great example of what else I've included. So I wanted it to feel more pioneer than it was. I mean, I have my clothespin in my pine cone and my paper bag. Look at the back of me, my natural cotton and my wooden stuff. But I wanted to put in little wooden... I wanted to make it feel like pioneer. I mean, I already had these things. Some of them I hadn't opened, and some of them I had. But I think I put them all in loose. So a spool is definitely something. This is a very good example of the first one that I'm opening. Some of them are just weird shaped pieces of wood. This brings me joy. So just holding this in my hand. Spools are so old-fashioned. They're so what's important to me. The natural wood is so important to me. This is joy. This is the weird contrast, but that's what makes that. What's that word? The sublime. This is the sublime to me. I'm so grateful and happy. Okay, and I guess I will save the nuts for sure on Monday. Though I will be eating it, whatever I get as a mukbang. Some of the things I'll get food, and I guess I'm getting 4 prizes each day. Not speaking coherently, darn. That really sucks, but at the same time, I'm really leaning into that and appreciating it, because who else can deliver a message incoherently and, try to deliver a message. The one thing about manifestation and all of that, and all of this crap and working, I mean, we should work on ourselves, and I think it is confirmed that all of our problems do stem back to when we're children. Oh yeah, that's the thing. So what was I talking about? That the neglect, I just am a giant baby. I'm a giant baby probably because I didn't have an opportunity to be a baby, and I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't blame anyone, and that's also another great that I don't blame anymore. When I was a teenager, I probably did blame my parents for, but I'm grateful for who I am, and I love who I am, and all of everything that happened to me made me me. And I'm going to try not to talk about what I don't have, because I have so much, and what should I end every video with? I just forgot what I was going on, what I was gonna segue into. But instead, how about we be grateful for things? Oh, I almost remember. Oh, the manifestation thing. Before we're grateful, hopefully I remember to be grateful now that we're back at the Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. The one takeaway from all of this manifestation bullshit is that being grateful really is something that you can take away from it, and you can be like miserable. And why do you want to feel miserable? Why not? Don't you want to feel magical and grateful and happy? I'd rather feel a positive emotion than a negative emotion. And of course there's going to be negative emotions. Of course there's going to be external factors that you have no control over. That was me just being happy for no reason. There is a reason. I'm going to be grateful, and I'm grateful that I have a credit card. I'm grateful that works. That, you know, it's great. It's good for emergencies. It's good for, like, some people don't have that or can't even. I mean, could you say that I was out of control of my? No, I'm really good with money. That's also a good thing to do, to say I don't eat cookies and I'm really good with money. But the truth is, I really am good with money. Yeah, I've always been good with money, and I always had a big savings. We're gonna go back to that and do that again. Because the truth is, I'm super frugal, and I do look for deals, and I do, yeah. So I'm so grateful for that. I love being really. I don't want to use the word mindful, because that's that stuff, that self-help scams. But I take great thought in my purchases, and everything's really important. You might have seen in one of my past videos, I was really upset about this metal shelf that I bought, that I paid $15 for on clearance, but I thought I was going to create or make something with it, and I didn't. And it's very rare that I get something that I don't use or doesn't like spark some sort of joy. Like, I have no purpose for these spools, yet to hold them or put them on a shelf in a toy diorama, which is probably what I will do with this. Yeah, I probably am going to do that. I am going to do that. Probably, I am. What am I going to do with the pine cones now that I'm grateful for pine cones. I'm grateful that these were made in the store. Like, I don't know how they did it. I didn't have to put any work into this, and the price was great. I mean, I had to undo. Anyway, I wanted to have pine cones hanging around. I wanted to have an old-fashioned Christmas. And it happened. An old-fashioned Christmas with nature and old-fashioned things and, like, healthy treats. I mean, this one comes in a bag, but if it was in, like, a little satchel, then it would be. And then I have a plastic toy to top it all off. That is really cute and so well made and just perfect. And I'll have to think about that. That might be the topic for tomorrow's video, because perfection is so important to me. And, I mean, it can be wabi-sabi perfection. Like this, to me, what I'm seeing is kind of perfection. I mean, there's some plastic there. Ideally, there'd be no plastic. But it's chosen carefully, because everything's the same. Everything nests together. This is, wow. I don't know where I'm going or what it means. Like, the fact that clear is kind of natural, because it's like the ocean and water. It's hard to explain. You can see what you have, and it's perfectly, because everything nests and fits. And life just feels perfect, and I guess I'm living in the sublime. I'm gonna have to do more research on that too and look up what, because I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about that before, but it explained exactly how I feel. I hope that you feel happy. I hope that, yeah, I do have to do a whole like tangent on meditation and stuff. Well, we might as well do it now. I won't end the video. There's a lot of people. Those same people that are that have these podcasts and want to help you improve and be better and be the best that you can be, and learn from these problems that you experienced as a kid and that you have no control over, and that made you who you are and gave you your issues that you have to now resolve in your adult life. What was I talking about? Oh, then you have to work hard to live in the society, and they still can't cope. They're still not doing, like, even these people who have all of the, and they probably went to school for these social issues, and they're doctors, and yet they have this struggle. Like, it's so, oh yeah, okay, don't get off, stop getting off your topics. Oh, I heard somebody say to close your eyes, and you will get back on track. So it's funny that I instinctively do that. Oh, okay, come on, I'm gonna get it back. Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there. These people preach meditation, but meditation, it's not something that an animal does. It's not something that prehistoric man did. Right now I'm just thinking about the way that the lighting is making this line under my eyes. So I'm being a little, I'm doing a little, I'm feeling a little self-conscious and ego-y. I should either change the lighting or just stop worrying about how I look. And I'm worried about how I kind of feel uncomfortable today with this tank top. I'm going to do some exercises today too. I'm getting back. We're getting back to the whole, this meditation is fake. It's like some kind of like candy version of what you're actually supposed to be doing, which I know that I do, because, and I'm not saying that I'm so great because I've meditated my whole entire life. I don't have a choice because of the way that my brain works. I can't concentrate on two things at the same time. But I know that what people describe as what the benefits they get from meditation is what I get from focusing on the task at hand. So when I do one thing, when I'm most of all, and when I'm like creating something with my hands, or playing, which is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is creating with something with my hands. Like I'm creating a story, or putting toys together in a special way to create something that I think is really cool. And you get lost in that, and you're just doing that one thing. That is what meditation is. And these people who are like, push, I need to make money, I need to do this, I need to be great, I need to be better. They're still struggling with being great and better, even though they have all the tools. This language that I hear them say, they know all the information, they have all the tools, yet I see them and they're like, then they try to sell their product to you, and I see them like, I can see it in them. I can see it in their, oh, that's something else that we have to talk about. Why I do see people. Why I'm able to see exactly who people are. And that's like a safety trauma thing. But we'll talk about that another day. So it's great. It's probably a good thing. Like, I shouldn't criticize the fact that they're trying, and the meditation is a substitute for how they're not actually living their life. How they're like, when they're not meditating, they're like, go, go, go. I need to make more money. I need to sell this book. I need to have a bigger house. They can't get out of the, I need a bigger house. I need a, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I talk about it all the time. I need a bigger house. I need a better way of life. But I'm not obviously I'm not doing anything to make that happen. I mean, I just need something that's that needs to be another book. I need my notebook. I need to write it down, what we need to talk about here. I'm done with that anyway. So let's just get this all out. I will expand on these, what I need to write down. I'm going to say it out loud so I can hopefully remember to write this down. I don't even know where my notebook is to write this down. What I want. I should probably make a list of what I want and what I need out of life. And I'm going to do it briefly right now here. I want to be able, like on my last Instagram picture, was it my last one? I think it was. I want to be able to have nothing under my bed, because that means that I don't have too much stuff, and that means that everything's airy and open, and that's really important to me. I want to live somewhere that's old and has character. And I mean, I can bring old and character, so that's not even a must. Okay, most important, I think probably, is it more important? I think it might be more, it's more important than space. It is more important than space, is silence. I need quiet, and it's probably goes hand in hand with the open space. I need peace, and a lot of times people say that you like monks and stuff, like it doesn't matter where you are. You can be like the people who meditate. The meditation preachers will say, you have to, it doesn't matter, the noise shouldn't, nothing, your environment around you, it shouldn't matter how loud it is or what's happening, it shouldn't bother you. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's how, what if you're a female and men are assaulting you where you are? Like, that's, of course that's bullshit. I mean, the way that an external force, the way that you let an external force affect you is totally up to you. And that's another video on victim blaming that I'm a victim blamer, because you should never be a victim. No matter what happens to you, you have no choice but to live with it and use it as a learning opportunity. And so this new culture of blame and not putting the responsibility on yourself, I can't, I'm having a really hard time dealing with this, because it's only up to ourselves. I'm such a hojo mojo but I'm subliming it, guys. It's both worlds. It's both, and that is totally something that is just, I think that's all that I want. Okay, I want open peace of mind. I want quiet so bad. I don't care if it's in the city, like traffic noise, as long as there's nobody else imposing. Yeah, you do have to think about why noise affects you. Or why these external things affect you. Scents. Oh yeah, I don't want chemicals. I don't want noise. I don't want stuff. It sounds like I'm setting up a place to meditate, but I guess I am. I'm setting up a place to live. That's what I want. So, that's manifestation. Oh my God. Which I said I was totally against. But I'm not totally against it. I'm for identifying what I want, because I'm just going with what I know, I think, and I'm living in what's comfortable. Yeah, and I've hit rock bottom, so it's forcing me to identify what I really want and to make the changes, because I'm doing everything the same, and I'm not, and that's one of those friggin' cliches. I think it might have been Einstein though, so at least it was Einstein that said it. You're gonna get the same results. If you do the same thing, you'll get the same results. Kind of a motivational cliche though. Which can you argue with that too? Because there's also the keep doing it because it'll eventually pay off. So what is it? Do you keep doing it until it eventually pays off, or do you keep switching it up so that you get different results? Both can be true. That's the sublime. The sublime. Probably another key phrase. Anyway, I'm living in it, and I'm happy. I'm kind of excited about eating these. I'm going to eat these right now. I'd have some more hot chocolate because it's Christmas time. No sugar hot chocolate, by the way. And maybe I'm going to put on a podcast and finish cleaning up this mess, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be the most open space. It's going to be the most open it's been. Even the toy room, I don't understand. It's happening. It's open. The floor has opened up in the pathways. I guess it's because the toys are going out. I got to get more toys sold. I don't know if that's going to happen today because I have to finish. I have to make the peaceful space to get the work done, which I mentioned. That's why. Do I choose these videos? Does the algorithm really work? Does it know exactly what I want to see? Or do I see the title, even if the title doesn't mean what I'm thinking about? Why is it answering all my questions? Are all my questions being answered? Because there's no other choice. I get to label this video a mukbang now. These are good. If you haven't seen a macadamia nut before, it looks like this. They're really buttery. And the salt. Wait, was it sea salt? That would be so much better. Unrefined salt. Let's see, what does it say? It just says salt. So that means it's bad salt. I love you. Merry Christmas. This is the best Christmas of my life. I hope you make this the best Christmas of your life.